got yooo going up against YRN. We've got Imbos, Nameless, Ricky, and Proofy going up against Quavo Steve, Quavo Lou, Kenny, and Parasite, which obviously should be an interesting one. So we're going to fade into the gameplay and start off round number 1 and get this tournament underway. Obviously, should be a very interesting one. I'm going on with the man himself. Going on with Parasite. His team going to be on the offensive here, of course, for the Ghost Squad to start off things here, as he's going to have that sniper rifle already out in hand. We'll see what he can try and produce here. Just spots one just over that edge. Not going to be able to pick him off. So Parasite being known for the first blood. Looks like Quavo Steve already going under the flank, and he's going to get that bomb down here shortly. Quavo loot. Just watching over, of course, getting that bomb down. Toss out a stun. Of course, during that time, Kevo also getting dropped, so it's up to Lou and Steve to get things done. Steve trying to hold his head glitch well, but not able to stay alive for much longer. Lou not going to be anywhere near that bomb, so he obviously is aware that the defuse could be coming in, and that panic starts to set in, as it is going to be a 2v1 win there for the side of Team yooo. Money Bows, a.k.a. Imbos, going to get that defuse to start us off. And overall, I mean, like I said, it's pretty difficult to kind of dissect Ghost when it comes down to this point, because it obviously is, what, a 4-year game. Not a whole lot of people have been playing it, so strategies are definitely kind of coming back into the mindset of a few of our players, of course. As we're looking through the eyes of Money B, yet again coming into this one. Finding one kill along with everybody else on the team. Actually, nearly a team ace when it comes down to it. No one really doing a whole lot better than the others. Both currently sitting toward middle. You also hear that smoke come out. Potentially that would have been one for Parasite with that thermal sniper rifle. And it looks like he has swapped over toward that Remington. Proofy dropping for the first blood. Ricky still watching that flank just to be safe. It looks like he actually might run this one down with that bomb. So this is exactly the same play that we ended up seeing from YRN last round. Thing is that when he opens this gate, it is going to be heard. Looks like it might be Steve who actually hears that one in the back. So just watching the angle, actually gets dropped. So Ricky able to pick him off. Bo's trying to respond as well. Now it's going to be left up to a 1-on-2. Kevo in a 1, where he's going to have to try and clutch this one up, taking some shots from behind, and he's not able to get inside fast enough. Imbos starting off this game very, very well. 3-0. Right place, right time where he finds a nice headshot. Back-to-back 1-on-2s. And the yooo squad. Feeling pretty. I wish I could call them something other than yooo, to be honest with you. I wish I could say something other than yooo, but unfortunately I cannot. I'm curious to see what the arsenal looks like as we head into this next one. Looks like we've got some sniper rifles for the most part. Parasite with the actually switches back to that Vector. Of course, maybe pulling out the thermal just to get a little bit of a line sight potentially. Parasite tossing that one out, and smoke out for Steve as well. So I like the idea of using thermals as well as smokes. Actually smoke out middle as well as top. Steven with that bomb down, able to escape there from that smoke. So now he also has the smokes down. He also has the thermal to work with. As Parasite ends up dropping for the first blood, Ricky finding him. Bose also drops there. A nice response there coming in from Lou. So with that, shot still being exchanged. As it looks like Proofy also gets dropped as well. So a nice overall round there for the side of Team YRN. They're kind of throw the smokes down, get the bomb down as well. They back up, use the thermals to their advantage, and kind of just hang on these top angles. That's the thing about this A-bomb site, is that when you are the defensive team, it's really the bomb site that you do not want anything to go down on. Because if the bomb is down, there's so many different angles that teams can be looking from. And I think that smoke near that top 3 is definitely, really over in top 3 red, was a major issue to say the least. So we'll obviously take a look at the minimap really quick as we head into this one. See what the strategy might potentially be for some of these squads. Of course, we do start things off. Proofy. Early nid coming up. Parasite actually takes out Nameless for the first blood. Blue takes down Bose as well, so trades potentially could be coming in. Proofy, player just toward his right, but he's not able to stay alive for much longer. Now Ricky's left all by himself, and he's getting picked out there as well. As that's going to be us tied now at 2 rounds apiece. Nice shot there. Quavo Steve. Actually got the chance to cast over Quavo Steve the other night. Can't remember exactly what team he played on. However, I know he was definitely dominating when it came down to the IW 4v4 S&D only. So he's definitely someone who I've got my eye on when it comes down to the YRN squad. And based on the names as well for Kevo, Lou, and for Steve as well, I'm pretty sure these guys are a squad of some sort. I've definitely heard of Kenny in the past, for those who don't know. There's obviously Kevo. Previously played for Team Justice, actually back in AW, with actually Assault, Envoy, and Spacely. He's looking to try to make his return back into the COD esports scene. They're playing a little bit of Halo as well. Recently turned 18, and now he's trying to get back into it. Of course, this Ghost tournament definitely can help with that when it comes into boots on the ground titles. And World War II just around the corner. The beta this weekend. I'm excited. We're going to be doing some live streams actually here from the studio as well. We'll also get you guys an update as to time, dates, and where it's going to be streamed at, maybe in the stream later. And unfortunately there for Steve, not able to make a clutch worthy of the Reddit, or the COD competitive Reddit. Not going to see this one by any means, but nice angle there held from Ricky. Every angle watched really was just a no man's land when it comes down to middle map. It's pretty even for the most part, either squad, or either team really. No one really kind of slacking for the most part, besides Parasite currently sitting at 1 and 4. Proofy 2 and 4 for Team Yo. To be specific, Yo with 4 O's, not just 1. Can never be specific. More smokes out. That's obviously not a problem for Team YRN. They've had no issues with that whatsoever. Kevo doing a nice job of watching that flank off the start. Not exactly sure if I'm pretty sure he might have opened that gate as well, so that could have been knowledge heard there from Imbos. However, Nate actually comes out, so Steve finds one on Proofy as well. Immediate 2 on 4. Now Ricky and Nameless are going to have to go big here. Nameless swats one just off to his left. Can he finish this one? No, not going to happen, and now it's all be left up to Ricky. 1 on 4 clutch this would be. As it's just not really looking that likely anymore. Of course, he does have Thermal Remington. Has a smoke in his back pocket. Actually spots the head of one player inside of middle trains. Player going to be just top red, and he somehow escapes that position. So this one's not over for Ricky by any means. Receiving shots actually from a close angle. Just inside. Pulls out the pistol, and Ricky, just as I start to say, this looks pretty unlikely. He brings this one back. A 1-on-1. This would be a 1-on-4 clutch. Picks up the Vector. And his Parasite spawn him. Parasite does spawn him. Does not fire any shots. And Ricky is going to get this bomb down. Parasite not far away, but Ricky should be able to get this bomb down. And he will also on a decent spot, but as he realizes the push is coming in. Push coming in. Can he find the kill? But no, Parasite's going to be there. A near 1-on-4 clutch for Ricky. A valiant effort there from Richard, but in the end, Parasite just too strong. As he's just at the right place, the right time, checks the corner, and I don't think Ricky was expecting a push that quickly. But nonetheless, a very, very interesting round. So with that, as we load in here, we can obviously take a look at some of the bomb sites. Like I said, when I talk about A, offensive team is definitely aiming to go toward A every single time. But if they can't, it's obviously not the biggest of deals. But if you can get down on A, there's so many angles you can really watch the site from. So as we watch on board here with Parasite, as you most likely will hear the smokes come out soon. Still rocking with that Thermal Remington. Looks like the push underground yet again happening from Team YRN. The side of Yo, not exactly expecting this one at the moment, and it looks like Kevo just walked past. Okay, he does see him. Okay, I was gonna say, I looked at the map for a second. Surely he spots him. So good trigger discipline. Just trying to gain some information. Looks like he'll let a teammate pick that one up, and now they're not going to know that Kevo is right here. Kenny is right here, ready and waiting to finish off another player. Shuts down Ricky. 2-on-4. Now make it a 1-on-4. Say, Nameless, your teammate nearly did it in the last round, Ricky, but fortunately, therefore, Nameless not able to pick that one up. So now it's going to be 4 rounds to 3. As you're going to see Kenny in the end finish off that kill. They made a lot of underground pushes. I feel like that's the main difference between both these teams. Of course, both playing pretty aggressive. And obviously using those smokes, utilizing them correctly, but that smoke and those pushes toward underground B, if you are the defensive teams, you definitely got to be more aware of that. And where Steve is at now, you can definitely hear that gate open if the push does come through. Looks like bomb going to be in Imbos' hands to start off this round number 8. Shots being exchanged. Of course, Imbos going to have to go for the quick reload. Gets the nice assist there on Lou. So Lou already dropped. Offensive men count advantage, 4-on-3. Player getting ready to rush out of red, but no, Imbos isn't ready for that one, and now Ricky is in the back. He wasn't in a position to trade that. So it seemed like a good start, at least, for the side of yooo, has now turned into a 3-on-3. Bomb is down just outside of red. And it looks like Nameless also gets picked out of nowhere there from Steve. So Ricky going to have to go big. Not going to happen for him. And now Proofy currently sitting at 2 and 6, a 1-on-3 for him. He's got Kevo, Parasite, and Steve waiting for him. Spots one player toward the back, so should be able to at least find one kill through those trains. And I think he just gets bad timing. That's unfortunate cameraing there from the Codcaster. However, that's now going to be 5 rounds to 3. Only 1 round away from gainer 1 going in favor of Team YRN. It's just unfortunate sight there from Proofy. Knew that Steve was behind that side train, but was in an awkward position to try and challenge that one. So I'm going to be looking through the eyes of Team yooo to start off this round. Because, of course, if they want to make a comeback, now's the time to do so. Down 3 rounds to 5. Of course, we only played a 6. Stuns out. Imbo's already getting a hit marker on, I believe that is Pavo Lou in the back. But Lou wins the gunfight regardless. So Imbo's challenges that one outside of red. Of course, gets the stun, but regardless, not able to finish him off. Steve finds one toward back B. And yet again, that push, that flank already happening again. And now Ricky, left all by himself, shuts down Lou. 1-on-2 would be a 1-on-3 clutch. Spots another player toward the back. Can he finish him off is the question. Every time he fires a bullet, he's always aware that another player could be pushing him at any time. I swapped it back to that vector. Only 10 bullets actually in the clip, so I try to go for the reload. Not a whole lot of time to work with. 28 seconds left. If he dies, game 1's over. Spots one up close. No time to reload, and unfortunately, he's also going to get picked out there at the end. Looks like that's going to be Steve who picks him off. And nice awareness there from the side of Team YRN. So Team YRN going to go up 1-0, overall 6-3 in this game. Welcome back, boys and girls, to the 4v4 Ghosts S&D only tournament. Myself, Lando, casting this match for you guys. We're currently in round number 1 in this best of 3 series. We've got Team YRN going up against yooo, as YRN actually took map number 1, winning that one to 6 rounds to 3. I'll let you guys know, Team yooo is Ricky, Imbo's name Zeus, aka Nameless, and Proofy, and Team YRN is Parasite, Lou, Stevo, and Kenny. So as we hop into this one, looks like we've got half the lobby already dropped, 2-on-2 immediate. As I'll go and pull up the Oracle for you guys. Ricky nearly had a clutch last round. We'll see what he can try and produce. Of course, he's got Nameless currently with that bomb in hand. And they're trying to get a push here in toward top control. It looks like it's going to be Steve now last up alive as Parasite ends up dropping. Thankfully for him, he does have one advantage. It's the fact that he is going to be on defense. Doesn't have to worry about getting that bomb down just to defend it from happening. It looks like the push could be coming in as they're going to go and swap bomb sites. I like the strategy of this. The question is, does Steve know that it's happening? Player just going to be right behind him, and he's not going to get spotted. Nice play there from Ricky to hold that angle. As Ricky going to find the hat trick here in round number 1, finding 3 out of his teammates' 4 kills. And that's a great line sight, great spot to hold. Just watching the flank. It was honestly a really good decision for both him and Nameless to kind of switch the bomb sites. Definitely kind of caught that final player off guard. So with that, we'll see what Team YRN can do when it comes down to offensive. Going to be looking through the eyes of Steve. Tosses that nade up near map room. Looks like Nameless gets picked off for the first blood. Actually has a little bit of explosion. So Parasite making things pretty electric to start things off. Or immediate kill found. It looks like Ricky now left all by himself. Teammates push forward. It didn't really pay off too well for them. Looks like Ricky having that pistol in hand. There's a player behind him. He's going to get pinched out. This one's not going to go his way. So his final resting place will be here at the end of round number 2. I feel like Ricky's been in a lot of positions to clutch in these last 2 maps. Of course, only 2 rounds into map number 2 here, but still. And I believe that last kill, I think, came in from Parasite. Actually wasn't looking, but Parasite's already up to 5-1 after 2 rounds. So Sovereign is definitely his playground. Looks like a little bit of frame rate as they're going to be looking at the ground, trying to run a little bit faster, potentially. Of course, when it comes into PS3, not the design console when it comes down to Ghost. Or PS4, excuse me. Not the design console for Ghost, but regardless. Anything to make boots on the ground possible. Stuns out Nate as well. Parasite obviously receiving some information on that. Goes for the challenge. Can he win the gunfight? Yes. Picks off Ricky. It looks like one player from behind. Looks like that was Nameless who gets picked off. Proofy as well. Just like that. It's going to be all up to Imbos in a 1-on-3 scenario. Currently sitting inside a map room. Bomb is down. Not in the best of places either. And I'm not sure if Team YRN is aware of the fact where the bomb is. With 3 players down, you just got to imagine that he most likely does not have it. Imbo is not able to find any kills there. Granted, it was kind of an awkward spot to be shooting from the angle that he was at. And had he found that kill, you most likely would assume that that round wouldn't have gone in his favor anyway, just due to the fact of 2 remaining players up and their positionings pretty close to lose. So just like that, Team YRN going to be up 2 rounds to 1. Of course, they ended up taking map number 1 as well. So if you are a fan of the Yo squad, if you're a fan of Ricky, Imbos, and Nameless, as well as Proofy, you're rooting these guys on. Just as that happens, kills already going down, 2 drop. Imbos being part of an early pre-nade. The 2v4 could come into play, but Proofy has to go big. Finds one, can't find the other 2. And just like that, round by round we go. Team YRN is just finding the middle kills, it seems like. We might see a first blood go toward Team Yo, or we might see a good push here or there, but Team YRN is just picking up the little kills that matter, really. The mid-map kills or second, third kills that go down in a round. They're making things go in their favor pretty quick. Parasite as well. When you have a start like Parasite, he's currently 7-1. You've got to imagine that's definitely helping out the squad, to say the least. So I think it's only fair if we do look at Parasite to start off this round number 5. It's a big round right now if you are Team Yo. Did not want to drop this one. It looks like we could see an early round engagement. Actually, a stun out, and he could definitely find a kill with this one as well. Player needs to back up, and he actually finds that kill. So Nameless being made part of a first blood. Last round it was Imbos. This time it's Nameless. 2-on-3 as Proofy finds one on Lou. Parasite exchanging some shots right now. Player just toward his right. Picks him off as if he saw him with that Oracle. And now Imbos, 1-on-2. He's meant for these positions. He at least finds one, narrowly gets around the corner. So Imbos, along with that, not going to be exactly right on top of the bomb, so has to obviously pick that one up. Has 38 seconds left to work with. And we're in a 1-on-1 scenario. Steve, pretty good line set at the moment. Knows Imbos has to be coming from one of these 3 angles. Question is, which one does he come from? Imbos looking through that glass to Steve spawning up close and personal. Steve actually fires some shots, but is Imbos ready and waiting here? But no, the drop shot comes in. Imbos not fully aware as to where exactly Steve was at. Comes around the corner and tries the challenge. Maybe thought that in that position, the player would have backed up just due to the fact of how important that kill was for the round's sake. Maybe he tries to back up and play out the time, but no. Ready, waits there. And Imbos is not able to finish off that round. So 4 rounds to 1 right now is Team YRN. 2 rounds away from closing out this first series and having Team Yo be eliminated. Look at the eyes of Parasite yet again, man. He's 9-2 at the moment. Making their push here over toward A. First push toward A in this match. And it looks like Parasite, unfortunate timing there. Player just toward his left, picks him off, and now Kenny able to go and get that bomb down, but not without the sake of a few teammates dropping. Imbos and Ricky left to try and clutch, but no, the knife actually comes in. Bose is dead, and Ricky is as well. Dominance, to say the least, coming in right now from Team YRN. This is pretty shocking, to say the least. I'm pretty surprised to say that those 4 vets up there aren't really producing a whole lot, at least at the moment. We'll see how things do progress. But they are only 1 round away from being eliminated and having Team YRN make their way through. Going to look through their eyes right now as they're going to have to try and clutch up. First blood would be big for them, especially when it comes down to this next offensive hit. Stuns out nades as well. As it looks like one player already dropping. Lou shuts down Nameless, and it looks like a 3-man push toward the back. Proofy going to have to hold the line. Finds one, can't find the second though. And now Imbos and Ricky in similar positions. just inside a B room. We're going to have to go big for the squad just to try and stay alive. And Imbos gets completely picked off there. Parasite finding that one up close and personal. The knife comes in, and just like that, that's going to do it. As Kenny will end things out. The knife to the heart. As he tells Ricky, good night. Thanks for playing. Well, just like that, YRN are through as they win this search and destroy here on Sovereign 6-1. Definitely making a statement in this tournament as they are a team that you don't want to mess with, to say the least. So props to Steve, Lou, Kenny, and Parasite as they do wave goodbye to Imbos, Nameless, Ricky, and Proofy. Team Yo with 4 O's. Sorry. Just 1 L, really. Oh, I'm sorry. That was rude. Either way, we're getting ready to hop into our next series. We'll obviously get that one underway. But, of course, as we get ready to head to a quick commercial break and get our next match on board, I want to give a quick shout to our sponsors here. Tonight we've got Zowie, a brand by Ben Q, Origin PC, Acquire Clothing, and Scuff Gaming. Personally, repping my Scuff Gaming controller right now. Even us codcasters need a Scuff to make it a little bit easier for ourselves. So, yeah, guys, we're going to head to a quick commercial break. When we return, we've got another match here from the 4v4 S&D only. You do not want to go anywhere as we prepare for World War II. Boots on the ground, more when we come back.